Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Seventh mission of the Normandy campaign in Fields of Fire. Having a blast with this campaign, so I figure I'd get them done while I'm out with this spinal surgery and stuff. So we're going to keep pushing on to the Tinchebray offensive. Sorry about that. And we have our company's in pretty decent shape. We got more replacements in, which are all green. And a few guys were lying from last time that we couldn't help. We do have two HMGs in the engineer squad attached to us again, and we also have an M10 tank destroyer platoon with us this turn. So this time we have 6 rows and 4 columns. We've got to clear 10 turns. Tough row to hold. I'm going to third platoon take the right. M10s are going to come up, and I'm not going to have them advance taking cards this time. I'm going to have my squads taking the cards, and they bring the tanks along to support M10s. I don't want to risk them. And I have for each platoon, I have a mortar section attached, a light machine gun attached, or a heavy, and they all have a heavy. Some actually got a light machine gun with them, and of course the anti-tank, and they carried a rifle grenade with them. CEO's keeping the engineers with him. First sergeant, the mortar FO, and the XO is the artillery FO. And having trouble again today. So we were going to go ahead and see if we can have a success in this one because we've been doing good so far. So we'll go ahead and visibility is clear, 0 modifiers. Yeah, daylight plus 0. And we are currently at no contact, and we are currently on turn 1. And we are going to draw an action card or we're just going to split all the way down to the company headquarters activate. We'll get tank platoon down here too. Put him right there. Alright, he'll be activated and cards. 3, 4. Fortunately, we're under no contact. He'll get 4 commands. He can see. Actually, he can see everybody in the first row here. So I will activate first, second, third, and tanks, and that's going to run him out. All right, then we'll go to first platoon, and they're all veteran now. Oh, I forgot to put. I knew I keep forgetting to do this. USA equipment. These guys all are carrying the radio, which means we got the shit radio. I don't like using the field phones; they're too cumbersome. I don't like dealing with the CR300 is the battalion tac, and the company tac is always shit 536. And I have one with the XO, one with the first sergeant. That's why we split up the mortars, one with each platoon. I'd rather have the guys go around with the G than have to call them and lose that availability of having the first sergeant with that. I have all of green pyrotechnics signifying a shift fire, and all red signifying a shift fire. No, red cease fire, green shift fire. And I'm going to put those with them. And my spearhead basically is going to be 3rd Platoon on the right. So they're going to get the majority of this stuff because I have yellow and purple set up for the phase lines. And again, the red and the greens for ceasefire and shifting fire. And we get Woolly Pete, and I think it's 4 each. Can't remember anymore. Yeah, 4 each. One to each line. And I'm going to keep one of the first sergeant. He's going to have to be a little more in tune this time to help me get through this, and I think we're going to have to keep him active. Where I'd rather have the company gunny and the Marines, because the gunnies were out there fighting. First sergeants are more admin. But for game purposes, we'll use him as such as a gunny. Okay, so that should be that. All right, so 1st Platoon. Oh, and I went through it. I forgot to go through it. Boy, I'm forgetting a lot today. 1st Platoon. 1st Platoon headquarters. Experience, he's veteran. 1-1. Let's get out the rules here and make sure we get these right. 2 vets in the green. Goes line. 2 vets in the green. He's line. 2 vets in the green. He's line. 1st anti-tank is vet. Now, when I cut these lines out, they will. One mortar is also a vet. Everybody else should be line. Yeah, everybody else is line. I've attached them so when I can go platoon move, I can move a big chunk of people at the same time. We're going to go ahead and flip him over and create. Well, it might be nice if we got our cards down. Let's do that. 5, 6, 7 orders for him, so that's good. We'll go ahead and flip him down to bring out an assault team, and then that'll bring his experience up to the V. And we'll send him forward. Basically, that's all we're going to be able to do, so we're going to hold on to his commands right there. Into the open fields. I hate doing that. Good thing is these are C's and we're drawing cards for them. So, company headquarters is also veteran. That done. And the engineers are line. All right, 2nd Platoon. They're a veteran. 1-2 is a veteran. 2-2. Veteran. The line is veteran. 3-2. Veteran line. They're also veteran. I should have done this before I got on camera. And the 2 anti-tank is veteran, as is the mortar. And the LMGs. we've had a lot of success. I'm definitely not complaining at all about how we've gone through this campaign. We've done quite well. All right, there's that. And I think then that we got to come back over here. No, thank you. 150 is our 150 is our veteran. So okay, and our LMG is also veteran. I was able to bring all these guys up along the course of this campaign. The lines constantly are fluctuating, losing guys every time. But I have 6 commands for second platoon. He's going to do the exact same thing. We're going to take his out of the third squad. And move him forward. All right. Let's go third platoon. Let's get them straightened out here. XO is also a veteran. And third platoon is also a veteran. One three. That's a veteran. All right, 2-3, veteran. 3-3 is line. 1-1 HMG is an attachment. He's line. 3 mortar is a veteran. And 3 anti-tank is green. He's a replacement. We were not able to get him replaced during the all right, so let's go ahead and split out. Let's roll his orders first. 6-7. That's good because we're going to need him. I'm going to split out 2 squads on him. 1-2, and then advance them both forward. That'll be 2-3, flip, and LAT assault team. He'll move straight forward. And we're also going to take out 3-3, which will make them veteran as soon as we do this. And place an LAT. Actually, we'll just go ahead and clone this. Put that there. All right. That brings up tanks. And I'm not going to advance them yet, but I will get them orders just in case. They're going to be 5, 6 orders. And he's going to save all of them. That's max he can save. And that brings up the initiative. XO and the first sergeant are both going to get 1 only, and they're both going to save theirs. And then our general initiative is going to be 1 command. Let's see if we can get this guy to find cover. He does not. All right, so we go on to there's no higher headquarters, no enemy to check, no mutual capture and retreat, no mutual vehicle aircraft phase because I did not choose to activate any. No update fire missions. We're going to evaluate potential contacts, and we have 4 of them. And we're going to be drawing 4 cards for each. The first one will be number 2, and I always work from the left, so that's going to be this guy. 4 cards. No contact. Next one. It's going to be 3. That's going to be this guy. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. No contact. I kind of wish we'd get some on these C's. They're a lot easier, and it makes the B's easier, but at least we're getting a foothold. The other thing is we can now see here. We can now see here, and that's also a hill, so we can see here into the village. We can see here, and because he's on a hill, we can see here. All right. Cool, marsh. 2 marshes in a row. I'm glad I chose the right-hand side for my objectives because I don't like the way the left-hand side's set up, even though we do have to secure it. Read the objectives again. We have to clear rows 1 to 5. Clear rows 1 to 5. Don't have to occupy. We have to occupy and clear the primary and secondary. Tough row. All right, so that's 2 of them we got. This one will be next. 2. There's contact. 3, 4. That's going to be 8 and 9. Campaigns Normandy number 7 enemy. C. 8 is an LMG nest. Right front max LOS. That'll be right there. An LMG nest is yes, VOF and PDF. And LMG nest is LMG team under foxholes. And they are not spotted. Good news is these guys are green too, so that's going to help us some. All right, last but not least, and we are now contact. That means when we draw this last PC, it's going to be 3 cards, but our luck is going to run out. 1, 2, 3. No, it will not. All right, so that's not a bad start. We're going to go into combat effects. The only one we have is the automatic. Of course, it's the open fields too. -3 on our line. Pinned. Wow. I am highly surprised. I thought he was gone. And that's all the combat we got. So we go ahead and clean up. And then we're going to go ahead and hit turn 2. And I'll keep recording. I kind of like getting 2 turns of a session in. So we'll go for the higher headquarters phase. Nothing. Go to company headquarters activation. We're now in contact zone +1. That's 6. He can still activate Going to be the first platoon, second platoon, third platoon, tanks, first sergeant, and XO. He's going to use them all up this time again. And we'll go into first sergeant, 4 or 5 commands for him, which I think we're just going to go ahead and actually it's XO. I'm going to go ahead and save. We can't see through, and I'm sure, I don't know, I'm sure as heck don't really want to move him in there yet. We'll get our guys up there first. First sergeant, 4 or 5 commands for him. And definitely not moving him forward. There's nothing to see up here. So we're just going to hold on to them right now. First platoon, 6, 7 commands. This is going to be the max he can get. We're definitely not moving them into here. Oh, yeah. I could try to infiltrate somebody home, but I do not like open fields. I'm going to hold them to save. Second platoon, 3 commands. I should have moved them up. All right. For these guys, we will platoon move forward. That's 2. We're going to attempt to spot. He's got 3 cards to try to spot this guy. Nothing. Let's use another command. Have first squad try and another 3 cards try and spot him. There we go. So we can see him now. And that means that we're going to flip. Oh, this is dangerous too. Drop a smoke. I know that's going to. We've already spotted him. Now I can drop a smoke. And put the PDF up top. And we can actually fire the LMG. And that's automatic. I don't want to use up all my stuff early on either. We'll go with one of them. Let's fire our mortar. 3 shots for a grenade. And we don't get it, so that's going to be a grenade miss. All right. um, that's going to be it for him. He's got 2 commands left. Third platoon, 6, 7 commands. We will platoon move forward. I'm going to send him forward. Two, three. Going to hold them there. That brings us to the tank platoon. 2 commands. Just going to activate 2 of them then. All right. That'll bring us to general initiative. 2 commands. Oh, yeah, we're going to do this. I'm going to move him forward and have him attempt to seek cover. Nothing. I'd rather sacrifice him than get my whole platoon shot on by a shift fire. Um, hold on a minute. All right, that's gonna be our general initiative phase. Um, enemy higher headquarters. Reshuffle. Nothing. Enemy activity. And again, this is I forget what it is now. Delay defensive, and they're green. We only have the one guy on the board, so he's on the same card as the U.S. unit and not under. He is undercover, so we're going to give him a 4 card, which is going to be 2. Fall back, nice. I'll take that. I will take that. And actually, he's going to return to force because nobody's going to be able to see. Oh yeah, he will be able to. He falls back to. He's going to fall back to the village and be exposed. And that's going to disappear. That's a big one. And our stuff's going to be wasted. All right. Mutual capture and retreat, nothing. Mutual vehicle phase. I want one of these guys on the hill. I'm going to start shooting another guy over here to help First Platoon move forward as they got the open fields. All right, that's going to be that. Update fire missions. There are none. Evaluate potential contacts. We now have 2 of them. We see him. Nobody's firing on him, so we're still contact. So we're going to go after the one on the right first. That one, we can see that now. Actually, we can see all the way up to here. All right, 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Got it on the last one. That's all right. We'd rather get them on C's. 2 and 9. And sorry for the noise. 2 is going to be incoming mortars. And incoming mortars. Incoming mortars. All right, and that's going to be 9. What? Yes, 9. Right front at max LOS. That's going to be up here. So we're going to put a mortar spotter and incoming marker and a forward observer. Hmm. That's going to be a -3. And PDF on the bottom, over to the right. Mortar spotter, foxholes. And he is not seen. And that gives us two guys who are engaged now. That means we're only going to need to draw 2 cards for this last one right here. And we do not get anything, so that one's done. Go to combat effects. He loses his pinned. We have wasted right here. That's nothing. We have a -3 +2. A -1 -2 is a -3. And we got that -3 shit again. -3 against the line. That's going to be a hit and paralyzed. All right. No, it's not all right, but it is what it is. Clean up and go on to turn 3, and we will do that another time. Not rocky start. We're actually doing good. We got a paralyzed team, which will go to green, but it's not a casualty, so we can deal with that. And we'll have to try and spot them. We do have the the LMG on the move, and we do know where he's at because he hasn't gone out of this guy's line of sight yet. We just can't fire on him. Actually, we can. I missed that. I moved the tank up here. He's got the range. So we got up -1, 2. It's an M10. Go back to the vehicle phase real quick. No, vehicles are before the piece. Yeah, he moved though. Vehicles, M10, tank destroyer, -1. And he moves, so that's going to be a +2, so that's going to be a +1. +1, +3 is +4. Almost don't want to try it, but we will. I mean, we have to. +4, miss, yep. But we can see him, that's the big thing. All right, so we'll continue on to turn 3 another time. That's mission 7 on the Normandy campaign, and we are off. Of course, we're already getting income fire from light machine guns and incoming mortars. And that's actually his. I forgot to put that down. LMG team. I'm really good at slacking on that. 1-1 LMG. And they're green. And we got one mortar spotter, and he's also green. All right. All right, that's it. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining.